back with Bobby and JJ Radio. We've been speaking with some great people who happen to be clients of Aggion and Associates PR firm here in San Antonio. With us now is Drue Placette from San Antonio Pets Alive, an organization that I personally volunteer with and love. Drue joined San Antonio Pets Alive in October 2015 to help the organization grow. He's on a mission to collaborate with other innovators to spread the influence of this great organization to save more animal lives. He is a former Marine, and he's a native of Austin, Texas. So, Drue, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Tell us briefly about the mission of San Antonio Pets Alive, which I think you also call SAPA. Is that right?
Yes, okay. SAPA. So San Antonio Pets Alive's mission is to help take San Antonio to a no-kill city. Our goal is to get 90% of the animals coming into the city that are going to the city shelters to have them live released back into the city.
That's great. And y'all are at, like, I think 89%, wasn't it, just last year? The city announced 90% last a couple weeks ago, back in January, for the month of January. So we're getting there. Yeah, they got the goal, and now it's continuing forward with that. So that's great.
So how does this work? So these animals, they go to the pounds or wherever, and they're there for X amount of time.
Yes.
And if no one picks them up, they put them down, right? And you guys come in.
We do. So our mission, which was what I love about this organization, so we're like a startup. So we take on the challenging mission of only focusing on the animals that are on the euthanasia list with the city. That the city has nowhere else to go with them, and our focus is to help only those animals. And so we come in, we take those animals, and not only do we take in, so you have sick, you have injured, you have other animals that we pull from that list. But so not only do we take in the challenging task of taking in sick, injured animals, other animals that need work, and rehabilitating those animals, we do it with a very little amount of resources, very little funding, very little resources, and we do it at the highest volume. So right now we're the high volume pool partner for the city. So we take in between 7,000 and 7,500 animals a year. We've taken over 23,000 animals in the last year.
So you have
in the last 4 years
since we've been around all these animals. And
they have 4 locations, I think, right?
4 locations and more. We're expanding to different locations, and we also have a foster network too that we reach out to, which is amazing. Amazing group of people that help us with this organization.
I think Bobby should foster a couple of cats.
I think so too. I think you should have them here in the studio.
You have 6 cats? Oh my goodness. I was kind of hoping that Drue would bring a kitten today, but that's okay.
I'm allergic.
We wouldn't have gotten anything done. So Drue, tell us about your specific vision, because you just joined in October, so not that long ago. What's your vision for San Antonio Pets Alive?
So my vision, I'm a tech entrepreneur. I'm not a shelter animal rescue person. My background, my experience is in streamlining and running lean and innovative organizations and scaling them. And so San Antonio Pets Alive is an amazing organization that does so much for the city and the animals. And I saw an awesome opportunity. As a tech entrepreneur, I was looking for a way to do an incubator in San Antonio, and I'd been working on one. And when SAPA came along, they had some issues that they were trying to scale and do some other things. And I thought it was an awesome opportunity. Not only can we expand our mission, save more animals, but at the same time, we can really give back to the city by turning it into a community program and a community outreach. And for me, my background is how do you run an organization lean while expanding your mission? And that's really engaging volunteers. Instead of just saying, hey, you know what, come volunteer to clean shelters or clean kennels or walk dogs. It's, hey, we have amazing opportunities for it. Do you have projects you want to do? Do you have things like that? We need project managers. We need other things. We need volunteers. And do you want to learn about animal care? Do you want to learn about medicine? Do you want to engineering students? We have programs for them. And so it's opening up our organization and allowing people to come in, get experience, and promote them and what they're doing on the proposal, at the same time driving volunteers and engagement with our organization to save more animals.
You have engineering opportunities?
We do.
How does that work?
So we have a couple things. We have a cat right now that's going to have to have its back legs amputated. So instead of just saying, hey, you know what, okay, we can go find a wheelchair for the cat and do some other things, why not?
For cats?
Yeah.
They do. They have.
That wasn't a joke. I'm really.
I know there is, yeah.
There is.
There are ways to help a cat walk, yeah.
So why not have engineering students get engagement? We want to educate people about animals and animal care, but at the same time give people the opportunity. So we have a school that the engineering students are working with us, and they're designing a wheelchair for this cat and building it. And that way they spend time with the animals. We can inadvertently educate on animal care and also give opportunities for people to learn and get experience they want to get elsewhere. We also have a Chihuahua, working with a Chihuahua rescue that has a deformed skull, and they need a helmet made for it. So instead of trying to find a custom helmet, we're opening opportunities to, if people are interested, they want to learn about 3D printing, they want to learn about other things like that. We have a 3D printer. I have a maker's lab that I brought here to San Antonio. And so what we're doing is giving them the ability, hey, come in, you can learn about 3D printing and help us design and build a helmet for this Chihuahua. So there's some amazing opportunities.
Like a Cowboys helmet? Because I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
There better be a picture.
Yeah.
Listen, I got to say this. There better be a picture of that Chihuahua wearing that helmet when this thing is over.
I would love that. If you're interested,
He
you
needs
want
to
to learn about
be
3D printing,
the mascot.
We've got everything you need. We've got the Chihuahua. We've got an amazing project. We've got what you need. If you I'm looking for somebody that's excited, engaged, that really wants to learn about this, and we'll give you everything you need. Just come in and help us do this project. And that's what our organization's about: saving more animals and giving people the opportunity. It gives back to them.
That is so great.
And so that's something we have, with our neo kit and some other things coming up too. It's really going to be, there's some great opportunities.
Yeah, so I was going to ask you, because kittens are my love language, right? So in March is kitten season.
It is.
So why is it kitten season? Why is it March? And how many cats are you expecting to see come through the doors?
Quite a few. We can have up to 120 a day. It's
120 a day.
And so, and it's crazy. So it's
can I say that's too many cats, or is that wrong?
It's a lot of cats. It's a lot of cats.
It's a lot of cats. Even I love kittens, and that's a lot of cats. Yeah.
But we desperately need right now. We need volunteers, but it's an amazing opportunity to help us. We need all these cats coming in. We need volunteers to help us. We need donations. It costs a lot of money. They need to be bottle fed every 2 hours. We need formula. We need other things like that. We have a complicated mission with very little resources. So, but if you're interested in learning about animals, you want to learn about animal care, medicine, other things like that. It's great. It's a great opportunity. And so if you're interested in volunteering, we're looking for paid positions, volunteer positions, but we desperately need donations.
Yeah.
So
I will say I've volunteered a little bit with SAPA, especially with the bottle feeding thing. And it is run by volunteers, but they are so good at what they're doing. Like, there's obviously the people who are serving with you guys are diligent and love these kittens and are really resuscitating them back. And it's hard work. Especially the parvo unit, it is hard work. Yeah. They're on a schedule. They're weighing these cats. So they actually are giving these animals every chance to live.
So why'd you say you used to and you don't do it anymore?
It was just time consuming, and I wasn't able to give the time that I need to.
I thought you love cats.
I do love cats. Oh my gosh, Bobby. Hey, if you want to get in touch with Drue, you can call San Antonio Pets Alive at 210-960-4728. You can also visit the website at www.sanantoniopetsalive.org. Thank you to all of our show guests for joining us, and for Aghion and Associates for doing such great PR work in San Antonio. We'll be back next week with more great information for you guys.